Hey, it's Ryan from UpfitSupply.com, and in this video, we're going to be installing some TigerTough seat covers in our Ford F-150. Let's get started. All right, these do include installation instructions in your box or in your bag. Sometimes it's going to be a one-pager like this with a QR code that you can scan with your phone and either watch a video or get the PDF instructions. And sometimes you're going to have a fully illustrated guide with photos and stuff in the bag as well. Make sure you reference this for the ultimate source of information. Of course, we're doing our best to follow this as well. Now, just a couple of fitment notes here. This is a 2021 model year. We do have the bucket seats up front and not the bench seat. We do have this console right here in the middle. TigerTough does make seat covers for both options. They're obviously just different fits, so you want to make sure that you select those right options before purchasing this. Now, just a couple of prep things. Number one, we're going to remove our headrests. And to do that, there's just two little buttons here on the side. First, just pull it all the way up by hand, then to release, both of these in at the same time, and push up. You should get them out. If you're coming into conflict with this B-pillar right here, you can go ahead and lower your seat down a little bit, give you a little bit more clearance to get it out. Now, just some prep here on the bottom of the seat. We do need to release our factory seat cover, if you will. There are some straps right here that are going around this little plug and this plug. So we need to temporarily remove those plugs so that we can get these straps around it. Now, you can either do this by hand or you can use a trim removal tool like we're going to be using here just to pry those out. Go ahead and get the strap undone. You can actually put this one back in place. And same thing over here. Now we'll start with our seat back here. You can tell it's a seat back. It's gonna have the TigerTough logo right here. There's also a label down here that says driver, so make sure you have the right cover for the right seat because these do have airbag tearaway sections for your factory airbags that line up specifically. And that's going to be on the side that has the logo on it, as well as this airbag little stitching right here. Make sure that's facing the door. Now I'm just gonna turn this about 3/4 of the way inside out. And we'll slide this over top. Around the headrest trim here. Now we do have these flaps for our seat back right here. We just want to tuck these underneath in between the seat back and the seat bottom. This Velcro can sometimes get stuck to the actual seat fabric. So if you tuck this in on itself, that makes it nice and easy to slide it back through here. We're going to lift up this factory flap right here. You can see this has the two little bungees that we just released from underneath the seat. Now back here you can see there is a wire harness right here. There's a cut in the seat cover flaps for that. Same over here. And then this little guy is actually going to get tucked in underneath the seat cover. Pull this nice and tight. We're going to leave this flap undone for now because this actually attaches to our seat bottom. Now on our seat bottom here, again, look for your driver label. We're going to take our little string lock off for now. We'll use that behind the seat in a little bit. Now the front of the seat cover is going to have those big long straps that are going to reach underneath the seat. And again, we're going to push these flaps in between our seat back and our seat bottom. Then we're going to have these strings here on the side. We want to tuck this in between the trim and the seat. Find an opening. Looks like right there is where we're going to go. Reach behind the seat, see if I can grab that string. Then the rest of this, we're going to try and match up our seams here with the seam in the actual seat. Tuck it in between the plastic trim on the side here, in between the actual seat. We're going to do the same thing with the string over on this side of the seat. We're back behind the seat here and pull these strings nice and tight. And this is where the string lock comes into play. You're going to slide a string into these openings on the side. It's going to loop through. Come back through here, on each side, pull it against each other and lock it in place. One through over here. This is really a leverage tool to help you get this as tight as possible. This will eventually be tucked underneath the seat cover. Now these front flaps are going to go over top of or underneath, however you are looking at it. All of your wires and stuff like that, there's a lower part of the seat frame. You're going to go in between that frame and the bottom of the seat. It's okay if you cover some wires. And we're just pulling these as tight as possible. And then finally, there is some Velcro on the bottom side of this. That's going to mate with this Velcro on the seat back to cover all of that up and give you a nice clean look back here. And finally, we'll lower the seat back down so we can get our headrest back in. Then we'll take the cover for the headrest with a long flap in front, pull it behind, tuck it in and attach it to the Velcro on the back. All right, now we are done with the driver's side. Now the passenger side is exactly the same installation. We're gonna go through all the same steps: headrest cover, seat bottom, seat back, tie everything together. So we're not gonna show that on film. Now, if you're looking for these TigerTough seat covers or any other equipment for your truck or van to get it ready for work, you should check us out, upfitsupply.com. Again, my name is Ryan. Have a good one.